Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Valar. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday night. And I just want to say thank you for the support. I think we're at like 236 subscribers, which is really awesome. So if you like what you see, please press the like button or please press the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel to get notified of when new videos get published. So I'm going to make this a fairly quick one. But all I gotta say is thank God the grind of this week is over. I finally got everything in line to fuse Brakus. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuse Brakus, which is gonna be super fun here. So I'm excited that I'm getting Brakus because it did take a lot of work to get Brakus. So you know what? Feel good about that. So let's fuse him up. Here he comes. Woohoo! All right. Brakus. So, where am I going to use him? The funny thing is, I didn't really even think about it. I just kind of went in and said, okay, I'm going to try to get this. And I want to do a little bit of stuff and show, you know, what I had to do to get it. I had some stuff saved up. I've been grinding like mad in this game this week. And I'm going to grind Brakus's masteries up this weekend, but then I'm going to take couple days, few days off from this because next week's Thanksgiving week here in the U.S. And I may just take a few days off just to kind of recuperate from all this and give myself kind of a decompression from the game. Just step away for a couple days to keep my brain sane, basically. But anyway, I think I'll probably use him the Fire Knight. I want to test him out in Clan Boss. I'm actually going to try to use him, test him out a little bit everywhere. But I will say this, and this is what I wanted to say with this whole fusion thing. I don't think they have any more of these progress packs available. They don't today. But man, there was some difficult parts of this fusion. Just like they did say, it's the most difficult fusion that they would have so far, and it took a week for me to do it. But it was a week of just grinding like absolute mad. And the hardest part for me was actually the part where you have to get witness from Fire Knight. So I think the Fire Knight tournament started yesterday. I'm first in it because my bracket seems fairly easy. But at the same token, I had to grind this much in Fire Knight just to pull witness. I haven't done a single Fire Knight battle since pulling witness. And she's just a rare. I mean, I could have pulled some of my ancients, but I'm just not going to for a while. I feel like I'll probably wait until a double ancient comes back, and maybe it'll be sometime in December, and then I'll do some pulls then. But right now, I'm really just in a period of almost like a holding pattern of what I'm doing. I just want to work on what I currently have. Didn't really want to pull much else, but that's where I'm at. I'm in the bracket at the top here. Maybe I try to get this 4-star chicken, do a few more runs in it, but after how much Fire Knight I did yesterday, I don't even know if I want to look at the Fire Knight again. And I know that this is actually just modest because even though I have 726 points, I think it took me 13 energy refills. So I did spend $20 between last week and this week, and it was on the progress pack yesterday. There was a progress pack that had 8 energy refills, and actually 1,200 energy, which I haven't even used the 1,200 energy. What I'm going to do with that 1,200 energy is that's going to go toward Brakus's masteries. And it had 600 gems with it, too. I had 600 gems yesterday, and the amount of grinding I've done yesterday and today is just insane. But anyway, I had 600 gems yesterday. I bought the pack, so I was up to 1,200 gems. You can see how much grinding I've done. I'm back down to 517 gems within just about 24 hours. And I've done all the events are complete except for this summon rush. The way I got the summon rush, my prize in this thing was getting this skink guy. So getting skink and getting witness were like the two big things of I didn't know if I was going to get witness. If I didn't get witness, I guess what I was going to do is just say, hey, if I got the epics, let me just play around with some of them. I mean, even this crappy snorting thug guy, let me just play around and see how they are. But luckily, I got witness, and here's the funny thing. I'm gonna actually create a video about this soon. But there's something in gaming where I used to play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and one of the YouTubers there, Mobile Gamers, talked about it, and I believe actually Darth Microtransaction may have talked about this too. But EA actually has something, they're the developer of that game, where they can do something called dynamic odds in the game. They claim they don't actually do this and that they haven't implemented it, but it's a system completely unrecognizable to players, but would make it essentially. I mean, they put my tinfoil hat on, but where gear and things like that drop, they stop dropping when you get closer to how much you need of it. They do actually have it where it does actually create odds to slow the drop rates down if you're on the threshold of getting to that, so that you have to grind at it more. I actually fully believe Polarium does it. 100% believe that they do it. The reason I say that is because I bought that pack yesterday with the 8 energy refills on it. All 8 energy refills went toward using on Fire Knight. All 8 of them. And then, literally, after using all 8 all night long last night for a few hours before going to sleep and everything, I literally got witness on the last piece of energy I had. The very last piece of energy I had. I mean, it was crazy. The very last thing. And I'm about to go to bed. I'm half awake, and I actually been falling asleep trying to do Fire Night and everything. I wasn't auto clicking it. I was grinding potions for a while. Then I'm grinding Fire Night and doing leveling, doing all this stuff. So the very last thing, I literally had no hope of it actually even going through. I was like, okay, here's the last bit of energy. And I'm actually thinking to myself, watch this be the time I get witness. And boom, right then, that was when I got witness. To me, the only way that actually happens is if it's somehow programmed in on the pack, so they know that you burn through all the energy, and then they'll give you the witness at the end of it. I mean, yes, it's probably coincidence and everything too, but there really is something called dynamic odds that these gaming companies can do to you. It and I fully believe Plarium probably spends their money on developing that. It's the part that none of us actually see. Only the internal people would ever see it. That's where they spend most of their money on doing that, because it would increase the RNG of the game. It would also get you to kind of chase a little bit more, because you're not going to get what you want until you spend. And I don't know. Anyway, I kind of digressed a little bit on my tinfoil hat thing there. So the way that I got skink was I literally just pulled a whole ton of mystery shards. I started this week probably with 2,200, 2,300 mystery shards, maybe even 2,400. I'm not sure. But now I'm down to 960. You can see I'm not pulling any of my agents or voids. I'm saving all this stuff up from now. So yeah, I just pulled mystery shards to complete the part of the Summon Rush event to get skink. I don't care about the rest of it. I'm not even bothering with the legendary book or any of that stuff. I'm not chasing it at all. So I'm done pulling shards. It was a bit of a grind to pull 1,500 mystery shards. But hey, I fed a lot of 2 stars, 1 stars over and over and over again. So that was just tedious. But hey, it worked out good. So I'm not going to complain there. The other thing too is did the arena assault. This event, I did a video on this earlier this week. I actually like this event. I wish they would have, arena rewards need to be buffed overall. We should get daily rewards. But I actually wish they would have something like this going on at least weekly, because it actually would encourage people to stay in the arena. This was pretty nice. The epic speed artifacts, 300 energy, an ancient shard, and an epic skeleton at the end of it. So, and it's not super unachievable or anything. I did do a lot of arena battles, but I need to grind up my accuracy. Trying to get the next thing I'm going to upgrade is the accuracy on magic right here. But how many did I do? I did 200. I mean, I did a little more today after I finished it yesterday. But 218 battles this week. That's more than I normally do, but it's actually sort of necessary to do a lot of arena. And it doesn't really take that long. You just go in here for 5 minutes. Even if I have no energy or something, usually I'll come in here for a few minutes and just try to burst down the 10 teams in arena if I have any tokens left. And then the other thing was that was nice because of the leveling and also grinding the Fire Knight so much, is I was able to complete this event as pretty much within a few hours of just grinding like crazy. And other than Claw Disciple, I actually don't mind this event either. I wish the brews would be more. They're pretty lame on what they give you, and maybe make these gems at least like 40 gems, 50 gems. But this isn't that bad either because you can actually use the campaign to do it. It was sort of nice in Fire Knight, even though I wasn't leveling in Fire Knight. You know, you actually get the Fire Knight tournament going on, and all the drops are counting toward this too. So in a sense, you are double dipping either if you used it in a dungeon or if you were actually just farming out of the campaign to try to get the points too. So I grinded these events. I'm done with the Arena Assault. Done with this thing finally. Champion training event. I believe I finished this earlier today, leveling up the rest of the fusion materials and then grinding potions. So anyway, I was just gonna keep it at that today. I'm not. I felt like, hey, I just want to show something. The end of this Brakus fusion finally. So I'm excited actually to try to play with them a little bit. I did just actually ascend them already. There was as much pots as I had because I grinded so much in that. Why not? So I'm gonna try them out. I'm gonna try them out as many places as I can. So I'm gonna try them out, and I actually do want to do a guide on them. So I plan to produce a guide on this guy after I've looked at him myself, and hopefully I'll try to build him well from scratch. Now I know it takes 16 books, and that's absolutely absurd. So I'm gonna try him out with 0 books first. And I don't necessarily want to use my books on them because if I do get an amazing legendary like a Valkyrie or something, I would want to have them available for her. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. I'm going to say thank you again so much for the support. I should be back with another video hopefully in a couple days. Thank you again. I've been super excited. I'll keep being super excited for the channel. And I'll be back soon with another video. Have a great weekend. Cheers.